Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your February 2024 predictions. Can't wait to get into your reading. Let me introduce your piles to you, but if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you'll find a link to that down in the description box. It'll take you straight to the part where we shuffle your zodiac signs, draw it out, and see which zodiac sign is going to end up in which pile. So if your preferred method is to pick using your zodiac signs, you can definitely do that. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your intuition, then let me introduce your piles to you. The first way you can pick your pile for today's reading is through the High Priestess that is found on top of each of the 4 decks. This will be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And another way you can pick your pile is through your crystals. And so let me introduce them to you. For pile number 1, you have the beautiful Amethyst. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, you have the Amazonite, and this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 3, you have the blue agate. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 4, you have the beautiful Rhodonite. And this is what your crystal looks like. So, take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to. 4 high priestesses and 4 crystals you're the most drawn to. And please feel free to choose more than one pile. If you're drawn to just one pile and you know that's the one, then that will be your pile. But if you're drawn to several, or maybe even all, you'll find that they too will have equally important messages that are meant to reach you about your month of February 2024 and what to expect. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box. And by the way, in a moment, I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. So if this is something that you do not prefer, please take as much time as you pause the video, take as much time as you need. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. All right. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this specific section was created specifically for you. What I like to do is shuffle your zodiac signs really well. I like to twirl them around like I would grab them and then twirl them around. No, I don't think that's the expression. Rotate them is the right word. I think twirl is another word. Okay, so that's what I like to do. And I believe your crystals are now ready. Right, so let's draw out the first 4 zodiac signs for pile number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pile number 1, the signs today are Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, and Libra. For pile number 2, oh, why did we do 3? These are 4 piles. meaning we only need 3 zodiac signs for each pile. So for pile number 1, it's going to be Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius. For pile number 2, it's going to be Libra, Pisces, and Cancer. For pile number 3, the signs are Leo, Scorpio, and Virgo. And for pile number 4, the signs are Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each pile for today's reading. Please feel free to pick your piles using your sun, moon, and rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. You might even find all of them in one pile, you know? If you prefer to pick your pile using a different mode, like a different planet or a different house placement, please feel free to do so, of course. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful Amethyst. And today we're taking a look at your February 2024 predictions. Can't wait to get into that. Some of you have chosen this pile using the High Priestess from the deck that we will be using today. And it looks like this one also wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. And if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, your signs are Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please do not worry about it, and do note that in a general reading, some specific things may pertain to you, and sometimes it's meant for someone else, and that's the idea of a general reading. Okay, so let's create space and check out your oracle cards. As you can see, today we're going to cast some runes on your astrological houses to get even more information on what to expect in the month of February. Can't wait to get into your reading. Let's pull. Oof, looks like you've gotten a lot of tea leaves here. Sounds awesome. I really feel drawn to this one as well, so I'm going to take that and we'll call it a day with the tea leaves. Okay, so I think this will be your significator card, so let's check that out. So you've got the first quarter waxing air moon with adaptability. Awesome. How about we place this here? Okay. You have the third eye chakra with balance. It's interesting that you've got adaptability and balance. Love this for you. Okay. It's like something is starting to work for you, perhaps. Too early. Let's check out the rest of your cards. So, you have globe, police station. Can you see your cards? Yes. You have mirror, mirror on the wall. Okay. And you have beauty pageant. Okay. Actually, we can just keep these here. No. We have a lot of tea leaves. We'll need the space. Okay, so I've got beauty pageant. And finally, you have interview. Interesting. All right, so let's pull out your tea leaves. You have Cain, pay attention to your health. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. You have needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. If I put this here, I think you can just make it fit. So you have success, love that, and you've got interview and success. Some of you could be like, maybe you have an interview, a work interview. Maybe you're looking for another job and you're going to an interview. In that case, you're not only going to be successful with the beauty pageant. I feel here that amongst all of the people they're picking, you are the one who is by far going to win and succeed at something that others are choosing for sure. You've got a lot of mirrors. You're being really seen this month. Let's find out more. So you have October and you have marriage. All right, before we get into your tarot cards, let's cast your runes. And let's ask, what should pile number 1 expect for the month of February 2024, please? So you've got 2 runes in the 6th house. Interesting, right? You've got the Othala and the Augie's rune. All right, let's put these. The Manaz is catching my attention, so I'm going to keep it there. It makes sense. You're like talking to a lot of people this month. Okay, so we'll keep these to the side for now and take a look at, can you see 6th house? You know the best way we can do this? These are both in the 6th house, so we don't need this any longer. And let's put it on the 6th house. The 2 runes. This way we have all the space in the world. And there is your Manaz rune as well. Okay, so finally, let's take a look at your tarot cards. This is the only way that we'll get the full story on what to expect in your month of February. A lot of communication going on there, being picked as the best after like some seeing so many people. Interesting. So, what can pile number 1 expect in February 2024, please? Thank you. And I feel this one as well as that one, and that's all. Okay, so my dear pile number 1, your cards are the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. You've got the 4 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You've got the 8 of Wands. Got the 8 of Wands. Something's happening rather quickly here because of all the lightning and everything. You've got the Magician, the Sun card. Look at the Magician looking at the Sun card. Interesting. One more card here. You have the 7 of Wands. Look at that. Okay. You've got the 5 of Pentacles as well as the Hermit. Look at the light all over your reading. So, my dear pile number 1, what can you expect in 2024? we gotta say, first off, that's like standing out to me, especially with the Algiz rune in the 6th house. It does, in fact, seem literal what this card is saying, that there is a long journey coming to an end in a positive way. This tells me that you have been working so hard towards achieving something. And with the needle and thread, you see it does have the energy of the 6th house of intricacy, that Virgo energy of working hard, working with so much detail, making sure that something is done properly. And the goal in which you were trying to achieve as you were working so hard towards something is definitely coming to great fruition this month, in the month of February. I can't help but think that you are merging with the marriage card. See, needle and thread, merging two things together, marriage. You're merging with something powerful. Perhaps that's why you have interview here. So in the month of February, there's communication. Whether it's a literal interview or not, there is a powerful communication between you and someone or a company or an organization, where you are chosen amongst, being seen amongst the best. And that is echoed throughout your whole reading. I mean, there's even people communicating outside as we're speaking right now. So we have the Othala rune in the 6th house. Othala is family, right? And the 6th house, which is the house of work, kind of makes me feel like there's co-workers. You're merging maybe harmoniously in such a loving way with another company or another team or something, for sure, who really want you. They see with the manaz that you have a lot of potential for something. So the manaz, it's on the outside, but really most of your runes are in the 6th house. It sees that you have a lot of potential that is waiting to come out, to be seen this month. And you'll definitely be co-joining with people this month, for sure. See all the mirrors, like I said, you're definitely seen here and compared with others, but seen as the best. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? So it's kind of this situation where, and look at fairness, some of you might actually be going to a beauty pageant. Must be for someone out there. But yeah, you're seen as the best, for sure. And you're going to start you're going to feel, I don't know why I said start, perhaps it makes sense to you, but you're going to feel very successful in the month of February, for sure. You're going to feel like things are definitely falling into place. There's a warning here to pay attention to your health. I think I'm also taking that as literal. So if you want to change a little bit of your habits, or speak to your doctor or anything, then please do that. I mean, speak to your doctor as in like ask them what kind of supplements to take or anything like that. I definitely recommend you do that, or make the adjustments that you know to your diet. Okay. By the way, I'm not a medical doctor. This is just a disclaimer. Now, this 8 of Wands truly caught my attention from the beginning of the reading, especially with the Magician right next to it, looking towards the sun. And look at that 7 of Wands. I feel like this month you're really going to overcome a huge challenge. That keeps popping up in your reading. Yeah, you worked hard towards something, and with the Magician, it's finally manifesting and seeing the light in this month. 7 of Wands shows that, yeah, you were struggling to do something or accomplish something or remove some form of obstacle that was difficult in your life. And with the 7th wand being lit, I see you accomplishing that finally. So congratulations with that, my dear pile number 1. Things are finally, I get what this is saying, things are finally coming into balance for you. And you're adapting to your situation better. It means that, you know what this reminds me of? Of having to do something temporarily but this temporary turned out to be so long that it was brutal. Like, for example, let's say you say, okay, well, this month or for the next 6 months, let's like save our money, so that we assure that, sorry, let's only spend a little bit of our money and only get the very, very, very necessary, so that we save up enough to pay off what we need to pay, for example. And then you do that the first 6 months, and then you realize, oh, that temporary situation looks like it got prolonged for 2 years. And instead of being in that critical mode for 6 months, where you're like getting the bare minimum, started to become your normal for a long time, and to be able to survive and pay off what you need. So with the idea of living in a critical situation like that is finally coming to an end in February. So however this is in your life, like think about it, of thinking, oh, I gotta do 2 jobs to like pay off my student loans and be able to be okay, and that is prolonged. Or that emergency situation is like you thought, okay, I'm gonna like study super hard this month just to finish off my exams, and then it prolongs to 3 months. So whatever this is in your life in which you had to like work hard to do is finally coming to an end in February, and you're finally seeing the light. And not only that, with the 8 of Wands, things are finally moving quick for you. So imagine things were moving super slow and super difficult, and with the 8 of Wands, the Magician and the Sun, it's now going to start moving super quickly, super easy, and you're manifesting the things that you want. So that energy is pretty strong here in your February of 2024 as well. And you can see it here as well with the 5 of Pentacles and the Hermit. You've lacked something greatly, and you can see with the tortoise's head coming out. You're finally going to see your world change. I say that because the tortoise in Hindu mythology carries the world globe. So it makes me feel like you were in hermit mode or trying to be very tight with something, and now you're coming out in February, getting a good, nice breath of air and going, okay, now I can breathe again. And what was dark is now being lit. You can see your way ahead. You can relax a little bit, and it's really going well for you this month. It's so nice to see that for you. So with adaptability, to me, this is saying things are coming back to place, and it's starting to be nice. The sun is coming out for you in February. And I see with the 4 of Cups, there is a surprise coming up that you're not expecting. Maybe with this interview, maybe with whatever is coming to help you quickly, save you with the police station, you know, something coming quickly to save you from this critical situation that was robbing you from your either happiness or your energy or your money. There is a surprise coming up in that in your reading in February, ending this tough situation for you. You're no longer going to feel like you have to go through this long journey any longer, and you're finally seeing all the manifestation of the hard work that you put in, because it's completing. Look at the moon here. You're reaching the top, especially with that surprise popping up in February. So something that you're not expecting is coming up in February. Maybe it's that interview, maybe it's something else that's finally making you reach that goal you've always been looking towards. I see in February with the 8 of Cups, you're now moving away from something, that difficult journey. We already saw that. And with the 4 of Swords, you are resting. So nice to see that for you, my dear pile number 1. See, the highlight here is that you are finally resting and moving away from something difficult. Now, it's really interesting that you have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Next to the Manaj rune, mind you, which is a rune of potential. I thought the potential here was going to be with the Othala, thinking it had to do with people, but no. I think the Othala here has to do with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Let me contemplate on that for a while. And you know, we didn't talk about October. So potential here means that you will be starting something with the Ace of Swords in February. And you will also be super disciplined towards it with the Queen of Swords. And it has the potential to manifest something big for you in October. Let's explore what this new beginning is for you. This commitment that you are starting in February that has the potential for something in October. This one moved. Let me take it. This one and this one and that one. Okay. Oh, this one moved. I'm going to take it too. So, this is the 10 of Swords. This is the 10 of Wands. Oh my God. Okay. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is the Queen of Wands. What? Let me think about that. Oh, I just heard Michael Jackson's song. We're gonna be starting something. Gonna be starting something. So yeah. So you're definitely starting something here. What? And also, we didn't explore the globe. Are you going to be traveling somewhere? Is there potential to travel around the world or something? Maybe. International opportunity? I really think this is the opportunity that is unexpected, especially it's in the same row. That's the opportunity that is unexpected, that is coming to you in February. Because when we asked, we got the 2 tens. The 2 tens are an end of a terrible cycle and the beginning of a new one. So this is saying that a surprising opportunity is coming to you in February, one that you will be very happy to commit to because you will see a lot of potential. And I'm sure you're going to be happy with this opportunity because of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is full of passion, is full of heart, is so excited about something. She's got this, you know? So although this opportunity is going to take time to manifest, we know it's by October. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's going to take time to manifest. And you will be working hard towards it with the Algi's rune in the 6th house. But it has great potential to achieve something great for you. And you will be enjoying it at the same time. Most importantly, this surprise opportunity is going to end something difficult. So your reading keeps letting us know that you'll be saved, just like police here. You'll be saved from something that was robbing you from either your money, your time, your pleasure, your heart, something like that. It's finally giving you the opportunity to do what you love and find peace, find rest, moving away from whatever was difficult. And it's going to require a lot of hard work with the 9 of Wands and the Algi's rune. Not going to lie to you there, definitely. But it's allowing you to leave behind that lack energy and that whatever thing that was almost feels like it was taking your soul out. And you're resting. So that's the most important thing. You're going to now be working hard towards something that you love, that you believe in, that has so much potential. And I'm seeing the moon. Follow the moon cycles. Let me check out the moon in October. I'll be back. My dear pile number 1, there are 2 eclipses in October. There is the solar eclipse on the 2nd of October, and I believe the moon eclipse on the 18th of October. October is going to be a transformative month for you. It's going to be a huge month. Keep this into consideration for this year. It's definitely a month you want to look out to. There'll be great things happening for you during that month. And I can't help also with the globe coming twice, because I remembered the globe from the Hermit card, I can't help but think there is an international element to your reading. Maybe you'll be traveling a lot this year, or maybe you'll be meeting people in your work internationally. To be honest with you, my heart and my intuition is strongly inclined to tell you that there will be a lot of traveling for you this year. And maybe it's going to start in February. There's something international about your reading here. The Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, look out for that for sure. There's either be contacting or communicating with people internationally with your work, or that you will in fact be traveling a lot, and maybe this awesome opportunity here is something that's going to help you to do that. So things are coming together beautifully for you, my dear pile number one. A long journey is ending, and there's awesome communication that's leading to success. I believe this is the opportunity here that's coming for you in the month of February. I wish you all the best of luck with that, my dear pile number one, and I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. This book could really help you out if you have health goals for this year and you want healthy, delicious meals that are cooked really quickly. I did partner with a nutritionist that I personally really love and believe in to be able to bring out this e-cookbook for you. And if you want any information about what to expect in there, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an ebook, by the way. And there's also a vegan version, by the way. It's an ebook. You can even make use of both ebooks, the vegan and the regular. This way you have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. And my dear pile number one, thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you the best of luck in the month of February. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. Ooh, looks like you've got these two cards. And if you've picked your pile using your cards, then you've probably picked the pile using this Hierophant. And also, if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Libra, Pisces, and Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Oh my, looks like it's this one then. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. Please note that it is a general reading. Some specific details may resonate with you, and sometimes they're meant for someone else. And this is the whole idea of a general reading. The nature, I mean, of a general reading. Okay, let's pull out one card here and one card there, as well as your tea leaves. God, the month cards are popping up for you like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so we'll take these two and we'll take, oh, nice, this section over here. And these will be your tea leaves. Lovely. Okay, finally, we'll cast your runes on this astrological house, on this astrological chart of houses. This way we'll get an even more detailed reading to your month of February. So, what should pile number two expect in their month, please, of February 2024? One fell. I'm going to take it into consideration. That's the Lagoose room, right? Or is this Suwalio? All right. Shuffle this way. You've got two runes of chart. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Interesting. So you have the Kanaz rune in the 10th house, and you have the Raido rune in the 5th house. Lovely. This is the Yewa's rune. The Yewa's rune, and you have the Nothis. Okay, so 2 are off the charts, and you've got the 10th and the 5th house. 10th and the 5th. We can go this way so you can see your charts. There we go. 5th house. Can you see your 10th house? Yes. And the Kanaz in the 10th house. Okay. Let's now check out your cards. I believe since these are here, these will be your significator cards. So, you have Doll House with childhood, miniatures, hobby. You have Unexpected Help. So nice to see. You know, pile number 1 also got like being offered something unexpected. So interesting to see that follow through in the second pile. Maybe this is something that many people will experience this month. And you have Priest. This is the second time you get something spiritual. You've got Angel, God, you've got Rabbi, Pope, Priest. So there's a spiritual element here in your reading. And it's no wonder you were drawn to the Amazonite. The Amazonite is all about clearing the air. So you can see that something that was troubling you you're going to be relieved from something that was very hard and troubling you in the month of February. You're getting some help from above. And it's no longer, it's like your prayers are answered. Do you see that? This month. So nice to see that for you. And you have situation as one of, it's going to happen through a specific situation. Okay. Let's now check out the rest of your cards. So you have September, Table, hard work ahead. You have Happiness, so nice to see. Desk again, pay attention to your work. Okay. You have Older Woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. Okay. And you have the month of August, which has also been popping up lately a lot. And I think we can fit one of these cards here. If we push these down a little bit, we can definitely do that. Okay, so you have the sacral chakra, yeah, with impasse. I've just paused a little bit because I've noticed lately, instead of saying the sacral chakra, I've been saying solar plexus. Have no idea why. But sometimes these sort of things happen, so I just made sure I say it right. Like Libra, lately I've been saying Aries. Apologies if you're in Libra. I do love Libra very much. So you have Black Fire Moon with recharge. It's interesting that I tell you about that now, and you have pay attention to your work, with a lot of work going on with the recharge as well, especially with impasse. Perhaps this is suggesting you taking a break or something from something difficult, right? Or your work. I don't know. We'll find out. You have full fire moon with recognition. Okay. All right. Maybe they're inviting us to put these two right there, which is going to be very interesting. And let's take a look now at your tarot cards, which will tell us what's up, what's going on here in your reading. So, can we kindly get more information, please, on what pile 2 can expect in February 2024, please? What can pile number 2 expect in 2024? Whoa. Please. Right. So you have the Seven of Cups. I definitely see an element of something that you're not expecting at all. Yeah, that I wasn't expecting. Oh, hold on. Sorry, there is like a neighborhood cat that sometimes bullies sun rays. I had to like save her. So maybe look at that unexpected help, right? You're definitely getting help here that you're not expecting at all. It's almost with the Seven of Cups, like in your wildest dream would that happen kind of thing. You have the Hierophant. Lovely. See, you're moving upwards. Recharge. So nice. And recognition. Look at that. I'm loving your cards. Wow. 10 of Cups. This is going to be an awesome month for you. Chariot. Love that. You have the Five of Pentacles. And it's falling between the 7th and the 6th house, which actually does tell me a lot. Okay. You have the Sun card, the Four of Cups. You have the Devil card. See, a surprise is coming. Do you see? For the Four of Cups. It's exactly the same card that popped up in pile number 1 in terms of something that you're not expecting coming in. Interesting that you have the Devil card here. You have the Lover's card. Ooh, okay. And you have the High Priestess falling in the 7th and 8th house. Also with the Lover's card. You have the Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Love that. Queen of Pentacles, I heard in my mind owning something. So maybe you're going to own something. You have the Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. And finally, you have the Judgment card, which shows a release happening in your life and you are moving upwards. So nice to see all of this for you, my dear pile number 2. So let's take a look at what all these cards are trying to say. I have a strong feeling with the Kanaz falling in the 10th house. You know, Kanaz is being enlightened or illumination. Maybe there's some form of illumination happening in the area of either your work, your career, or your objectives, which is the 10th house. Maybe you feel like, especially that you have work, pay attention to your work, desk, table. I have a strong feeling that for this pile, you have some form of trouble in your work. You're really tired, trying to fix something, trying to do something. Because with the Savior here, it's not to me an element of working hard, although it could be. It's more like you're in trouble with, you feel trouble towards something. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I might lose this, I might do that. This might happen to me. So there's some form of trouble that you're feeling. And with the Priest here, I really feel that this month you're going to be saved completely from this trouble. And so a light is coming. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel that is happening to you this month in the 10th house, which is, like we said, career and objectives. And I see a release. You're finally being released from something that is scaring you or troubling you. I'm seeing you're finding your confidence. But this thing that's coming in to help you will be out beyond what you are expecting. It's going to be very positive from one side, but also you're going to be very careful on the other side. It's a double-edged sword kind of solution. Coming out of nowhere, it's something that in your wildest dreams you wouldn't have expected to have something like that. And since I have said to have something like that, this is what the Queen of Pentacles was telling me. It's like you finding stability and something that you actually dreamt of with the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, because the Queen of Pentacles lives in the realm of her dreams. She's created it. So I'm getting that this is something that you would have loved to have, which is happening this month. keeping you very stable. But look at that. It's saying pay attention to your work, and you have the Devil card. We can see that this thing that's being offered to you, spiritually offered to you, there's a message coming with that saying you want to be careful. On one side, it could be awesome for you, but perhaps if you treat it the wrong way, it's not going to serve you. It's going to take away from you. And that's why you have the Lover's card, which is a card of choice. You want to be very careful on how you treat this thing that you're going to be offered that will make you very happy. But you also want to be, it will make you very happy. No question about that. With the Ten of Cups, it'll help you finally move beyond that lack that you were going through. But at the same time, it could really take away, because look at the extended hands of the Devil card. It could take so much from you. I would say if you're not either disciplined, or if you're not emotional, because look, the Queen of Swords takes this rational decisions rather than emotional. There we go. You can see the cup being imprisoned, symbolizing that she takes the right decisions, not ones that are emotional or feel good in the moment. So it would take away from you if you're not disciplined, if you take emotional decisions, if you don't think well about it and how to proceed with it. These are the three things that I'm seeing. And so your reading here is telling you be careful of making very important, be careful as you're making important choices that maybe you're not going to be seeing ahead how it could affect your life later on moving forward. You do have 2 months, August and September here. We'll explore them in a moment. But later on, you might be looking right under your foot going, yay, this is awesome. And it might harm you later. So it is a double-edged sword. Make great use of it, but at the same time, make better choices as you deal with it and as you use it, because there's much more ahead that's going to be happening, perhaps in August and September, that you do not see now. And you maybe want to be prepared for these 2 months coming ahead. So yeah, whatever this is that's going to help move you forward, you want to be careful. We already addressed that. And you even have the Raido rune here in the 5th house. You know, the 5th house is the house of confidence, creativity, happiness. And you have the Raido rune, which is the excitement of new beginnings. So it's definitely a new beginning that's going to make you so excited. It's going to make you so happy. You'll feel revived, recharged. And so use it well is all I can tell you with that warning that we're seeing here. Use it, enjoy it, but use it wisely. Make the right choices as you use that help coming in for you. So with impasse, I feel like you're finally going to get time to relax. That's how it's coming off. Maybe as you're transitioning, or maybe as that is being relieved from you, which used to bring a lot of trouble for you, you're finally relaxed. You're like, oh, good. I feel good now. And I can't help but feel like there's some form of time off that you're taking, or maybe an activity or maybe traveling with the Chariot, something that's happening that will allow you to recharge, and it will really make a difference here, as I can see in the energy of your reading. Okay, so you have the Nothies and the Awas. And I think these are definitely talking about the future, perhaps in August and September. Why? Because, yeah, Nothies is like the will to survive. It's tenacity. So, okay. And then you have the Awas, which is stored potential. That's why I say there's something happening for you in August and September, which together could mean that after this nice recharge that's happening to you in February, and that nice help or offer that you're getting, or offer from the universe that you're getting, this gift that you're getting from the universe that will make you so happy, it has a lot of potential. And should you be tenacious in using it wisely, whatever that is to you, look, Three of Pentacles is work, right? If you work, perhaps this is discipline in that case. If you work with discipline, there is huge potential that you can unlock in the months of August and September. So look out for these months. There are big things that are written for you to happen to you during these months, should you be tenacious and continue to do the right thing with this opportunity that is popping up in your life. It's definitely helping you rise greatly to somewhere where you would only look up to and imagine. Look at that. It's the head tilting up. It's something that you only could imagine. And so to receive what you are imagining, you want to be tenacious up until these 2 months. Now, it's interesting that you have older woman and situation. They are falling in August. I think this is saying you might be meeting someone in August that will be impressed by your situation. I think this is saying in August, you will have someone who looks at your situation and goes, wow, this is definitely something that I can depend on. So this is like maybe a huge company or an employer going, wow, this is a great person that I would love to have as, for example, my CEO. I can depend on them. They're very reliable. I love the situation they're in. They've done so much for themselves. They have the circumstances they've gone through has taught them a lot. This is exactly the candidate I'm looking for. So that's an example. Or maybe someone will offer you something in August. It does say role play. Some of you could be actors. Maybe you're going to be getting an act with situation like an acting role that will be really helpful for you. One that you will love. I'm not sure, but I can tell you that there is, with the potential here, if you're tenacious, you will be recognized by someone who can give you a situation that you will love, put you in a situation that you will really love without doing much at all. So yeah, continue to use that opportunity in the best way possible. Stay committed to it because it's going to take you far more than you think. Yeah, so there's a lot of work ahead. Although there's a nice recharge in February, there's a lot of work ahead as you use that awesome opportunity for yourself. But look, this awesome work ahead, you have the Rhodonite in the 5th house, which means you're going to be really happy with this new beginning. You're going to feel recharged. You're going to feel excited. Yeah, you know, 5th house and Rhodonite, that's an awesome combination. 5th house is creativity, fun, childhood-like energy. And the Rhodonite is the excitement of new beginnings. So put 1 and 2 together, you've got a situation that you love working towards. You will love working towards that. Just make sure you continue to stay on track and continue to be disciplined to work towards it. Especially if it's something that you will really love. Because by August and September, you'll be recognized by, I don't know, like older woman reminds me of an older organization, an older investor. It depends on an older person that hires actors. It depends on what your work is. You'll definitely be recognized by someone reputable that will give you a big opportunity. But just as there is a break in February, there is also hard work ahead. Expect that to happen as well. I can't help but think with the dollhouse, how when we play with the dolls, we're pretending that they're living in this house, and we're pretending there's creativity, you know? So I feel like this month in your work, there will be a lot of creativity, but also I feel that you will be envisioning a world in this month that will manifest for you in August and September, especially as this surprising opportunity pops up in your life. This is going to be such an awesome opportunity that's really going to recharge you and bring a lot of positivity to your world. So expect that definitely this month. But it's a devil card that is centering your reading. And one of your biggest messages is be careful, make better choices, because sometimes we can fall trap to the positive things that happen to us. We could take them for granted, feeling like they're going to stay there forever, or use the positive things about them, but not do the necessary things that are required from us. So once you receive that big opportunity, honor it and say to yourself, I'm going to make sure I do what is necessary to make the best out of it. The universe has given it to me because it is trying to help me manifest my wildest dreams. And to do that, I'm going to honor it and work hard to get the potential that is stored for me within this beautiful seed that the universe has given me. So water that plant, my dear pile number 2. Enjoy your nice break that you will love. Enjoy the exciting new beginning. Because I can tell you, not only will you love this new beginning now, but like I told you, somebody's going to recognize you by August and September, and it's going to be a game changer. It's that what you once envisioned in your head with the dollhouse, how you wanted to live, how you wanted to have your life. You see the Queen of Pentacles? This is where you are ending up in August and September. I'm wishing you all the best of luck with that, my dear pile number 2. May you have a wonderful month. Congratulations on that offer that's coming to you. May you always be blessed. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. I did partner with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in to be able to bring out this e-cookbook for you guys. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to it down in the description box. There's also a vegan version if you're vegan, and also in that link you'll find all the information that you want regarding the ebook. And if you're not vegan, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sending you the best wishes of a wonderful month and year ahead. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. And today we're taking a look at what to expect in the month of 2024. Sorry, in the month of February 2024. And to do this reading, these are the oracle cards that we will be using. On the far right, as you can see, we'll be casting some runes on your astrological chart of houses. And your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. This is the deck that we will be using for your reading. Some of you chose it through the High Priestess. And finally, if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Leo, Scorpio, and Virgo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, it is a general reading. Some specific details may resonate with you, and sometimes they are just meant for someone else. It is the nature of a general reading. Okay, so let's check out your tea leaves first. I'm just waiting for the split. I think you have 2 splits. We'll take these 2, actually 3, right? Now we have a split, and we'll take this one as well as the next split right there. Okay, so these are your tea leaves. The month card is popping out, so I'm going to take it for you as well. Okay, let's check out your cards. Wait. So you have the 18th moon mansion with sacrifice. It is ruled by Pluto and Neptune in Scorpio. And you have the 25th moon mansion ruled by Uranus and Mercury in Aquarius. Very interesting. Very, very interesting energies. I'm wondering where they're going to take us. Yeah, I do think the combination is very interesting for sure. Okay. You have the crown chakra with impartiality. And you have the sacral chakra with completion. You have expose criminality. Interesting. Gather evidence, corruption, police procedure. So they're like, this person is gathering a lot of evidence to expose something. Expose criminality, right? You also have more morality. Interesting. Self-respect. With sacrifice, this is very interesting. You have another criminal card. Oh my God. Criminal organization. Look at that. Like the criminal organization is there. Someone with morality is exposing it. Very interesting. And you have manhunt. Now they're going after this person who was identified. And they're chasing them. Shouting their names out. This person has been framed. They're leaving town. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The type of cards are so close to each other. It's very interesting. So you have the month of October. Really cool, because I think in pile number 1 or 2, pile 1, they had exactly October as well. So it's been popping up in today's reading. You have Quill, get back to the basics. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. So nice. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, which we see here, your end of a situation or something. And you have hands, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Not unsuccessful plans. And finally, you have chain. It's interesting that you have the knot and the chain. Chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, very, very interesting. The only way we'll understand is through your tarot deck, of course, but let's cast some runes, because this is one great way to get details of what we're taking a look at. So, my dear pile number 3, so excited. Can't wait to see what this reading is all about for you. Right, I think your runes have had a really good shuffle. 1, oh, you've got the Othala on the chain, thank you. All right. And let's go. So you've got the Tiwaz and the Laguz between the 10th house and the 11th house, the Tiwaz in the 10th house. Also, you've got one in the 5th house, and that's the Nothi's rune. Okay, so these are your runes. Let me pick it up carefully. Oh, there we go. Okay. We can even move it this way so that we have space on your table. Yeah, there we go. Let's now shuffle and ask. What should pile number 3 expect in the month of February 2023, please? What? 2024, sorry. What should pile number 3 expect in the month of February 2024, please? I saw this one before shuffling. So you've got the Page of Cups, and it's really interesting because it's got this beautiful yellow found in the quill card. Okay. The whites and yellows found in the quill card. Page of Cups, interesting. You have the 10 of Wands. And it's interesting, it's mimicking this being chained to something with the chain card. You have the World card. The Knight of Cups. Wow, the 9 of Cups. Okay. What if we push the tea leaves to the side? We can still fit in one more card. The 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups and 3 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Wow. King of Pentacles. It's interesting. Okay. 3 of Swords. Knight of Wands. 2 Knights. You're definitely going to be offered something here. And the Page is a messenger as well. Speaking of being offered something. You have the 10 of Swords, another 10. End of something difficult here because you have the World card. So something that's been chaining you down, tying you to something. Maybe you were tied to someone or something. That's going to end in February for you. End of a terrible pain. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords, my goodness. But it's over because it's in conjunction to the 10 of Swords. So nice to see. Then you have the Judgment card. And let's pull out one more card. And the 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's definitely over. Something is definitely ending here. You can see you're elevating from something and embarking on a new journey with the 3 of Wands. You can even see with October, it's like something is falling. And I felt like your cards were very interesting from the very beginning with the Sacrifice and the Rebel. I see a flower falling, like there's a truth bomb falling in your life, and it's exposing someone. It's exposing someone. And the reason I say truth bomb is because the way the rose is positioned upside down, which the Romans, they used to place them this way in meetings. So when you'd sit under them, calling them the Suda Rosa, you would have to speak the truth. So you can see with Sacrifice, some truth bomb is falling. Someone is exposing someone in your life who wasn't doing something good, and they're going to get caught. Some truth is falling. And you can see the fall here. One person is staying in their place. The other person is falling. Like one person is cushioned, but the other one is falling head first. Your reading this month has a big portion of it. I mean, you've got a lot others, but you've got a nice portion of it talking about someone here. To you, this is good news with the Page of Cups. This is news that you will actually love. You've got the 2 tens, and seeing that 2 difficult cycles will end in your life in February. One that was heavy, one was painful, and one was really heavy on your heart. So this is going to happen rather quickly in the month of February, and I see you being very excited with the sacral chakra appearing twice. Someone is dying from your life. And dying doesn't mean like they're going to die. The dying means like they're not going to be in your life anymore. And that's coming to you through someone assisting you. Do you see the hand here? Someone pointing the truth. And that's why you have two knights here who will be speaking the truth to you. Maybe they could be lawyers. You know, one lawyer fulfilling your wish, the other lawyer maybe being very stubborn and only looking after what they want, losing. But that's very specific. What I'm trying to say is you had someone who was being very dishonest about you in the past, maybe tarnishing your reputation or treating you in a bad way. They're being presented in your reading with criminal, like they've done something wrong. They're not being hunted down for no reason. They definitely did you wrong. And I see with this impartiality card, I think people are gonna know the truth, see it from your side finally, because with the criminal, perhaps people believed this person for so long. I remember the story behind this card. Long story short, of each one coloring their wall in the color that their neighbor wanted, their fence in the color that their neighbor wanted, to be able to see life from the point of view of the other. Which tells me, with the completion card as well, that this whole situation with this person in your life is going to end, because finally someone, a helping hand, is going to expose this person and coloring their picture in the way they have been behaving. So you can see honor and respect will come to you. You're going to be okay. And someone's definitely coming here to do the right thing, because you've got the Tiwaz rune. The Tiwaz rune is all about taking the morally correct action, you know. And so it's in the 10th house, which gives me an idea that they're going to be working towards doing the right thing. It's not easy. But I believe it's like you have someone who has a lot of morality, someone who's in touch with their honest side, and they're like, right, this is not right. I'm going to collect all of this evidence, and I'm going to do my best to drop the truth, because this has been going on for so long, and it's definitely not right. So you finally see the color of the other wall appearing. Finally, people this month will be able to see things in your viewpoint. They will be able to see that you were on the right all along, and somebody's reputation is falling while yours is rising this month. And I believe that is the first 10 of Swords that we're seeing. Someone who's been ruthless with the Knight of Wands, only going after their desires and the things that they want. It's the end of that unfair journey. So that is the first painful end that I see happening for you this month. And it's interesting because you have the Laguz rune also giving us the idea that someone's going to go to the depth of the unknown with the Laguz in the 11th house. You've got Aquarius all over. Someone's going to be exposing someone who hasn't been doing the right thing, and they're going to be digging deep in areas which this person did not think anyone would discover. And they're going to be taking all of these things out, exposing it out into the air. It's like painting it all out for everyone to see. They feel like this is the right thing to do. You see ethics here. They feel like this is definitely the right thing to do. And this person, everyone's going to go after them. After them means why would you do something like this? Why would you lie like that? So that part of your life is changing. Someone's being chased and their reputation is falling with the leaves here. And you can see someone else digging deep this month with the quill, writing down all the facts, taking out the receipts, and definitely using it to expose this person. So people for the first time in the month of February will finally see your side of the wall, so to speak. And for the first time, you will be free from the unfairness or the lies that this person has been putting you through. Now, you've got the Othala rune that fell just right on top of the chain card. The Othala has to do with family. So maybe for a lot of you, it could also be community, by the way. So this could be someone in your family, but it could be someone in your community. It could be someone in your city. Maybe this is like a big person who's been lying to most of the people you know in your community, in your city. That's maybe it is the person involved in organizing everything that has to do with your building, you know? Some form of community that you're in. Someone hasn't been doing something right. It's been hurting you, specifically you. You've been one of the people who have been hurt greatly by the criminal or the wrongdoings that they have been involved in, and they're going to be exposed this month. This pain is out of your life for sure. Yeah. So that's the first thing that we are seeing. I also see, I'm not sure, because you've got the 5th house and you've got the Nothis, which is like being tenacious. Does this mean that you're going to be excited about something that you will be doing? We'll find out in a moment. Let's keep it to the side for now and take a look at the rest of your tarot cards. But before we do, I just noticed something. The hand and the knot is tying the knot. So this means, that's why you have the 10 of Wands. We're starting to figure out the other part that was difficult. This means, is it news? Is the Page of Cups news, please? Before we say news, is the Page of Cups news? 4 of Swords, the Devil card, Page of Swords, another page. I think this is news. This is definitely news that is coming to you, the 4 of Swords, about something tempting. Okay, we'll keep them to the side for now, but yes, it is news again coming to you. So yeah, what was I thinking? You had a helping hand. Okay, so you've got many people involved in your reading this month. So one person will be exposing someone in your community, and then you've got a helping hand here. I think February somehow is the month of communication, because if I were to take my experience in reading your cards the last couple of months, my experience in these months in reading your cards, I definitely saw a lot of communication in the month of February. So to see a lot of people being involved in your life this month is not surprising me, actually. So it does look like you're getting a helping hand this month in untying a huge responsibility in your life. This is definitely a lot of news in this area. Bringing clarity to something that was difficult for you. It's really funny. Speaking of bringing clarity to something that was difficult for you, is this a squirrel or an otter? Could be, it's an otter. It's an otter. But for a second there, I saw the nut and the otter. It's like, where's my nut? And it's right behind them. Which means that you will have someone show you the way, especially that this is the Ace of Swords, clarity, showing you the way out of some muddled ground or foggy cloud situation. You're looking for something, and that's what's making your situation difficult. Could it be in the area of your work, perhaps, with the 10th house? It could be in an area that is rather difficult in your life. You're carrying a lot of responsibilities and you are tired of carrying all of these responsibilities in with the Ten of Wands. You're looking for something. You feel that there must be a solution out of this difficulty. You will have someone this month, my dear pile number 3, assisting you, but it's going to be in the form of an idea. They're going to show you the way on how to untangle yourself out of this knot or out of this difficulty. They will point out to you that this solution is right next to you, but you've never been using it or seeing it. And this collaboration, this kind collaboration between you and them, this spilling the tea session, will make your dreams like reachable, arm's length reachable. And I believe you're going to be so surprised at how you can achieve this dream, not only leave this difficult situation, but achieve a real dream. Once realizing through this hand or through this assistance of information that you've had this nut or this seed that could turn into a huge oak tree one day all along and not using it. And you can see that this seed is turning pain with the Three of Swords, pain into abundance and speed. You can see with the Judgment card that you're finally rising above a situation, but it's in the form of a light bulb, again signifying that this month you'll be enlightened with something that will finally help you move from the Five of Pentacles, transform your situation with the 8th house, and win over something that was winning over you. So this could be like your job, your financial situation, a loan that you had, or dealing with someone or something super difficult. You will have someone enlighten you, tell you, hey, why aren't you using this resource in your life? Why are you doing that to yourself? You know, if you use that, it could be the seed to you achieving everything that you have been looking for all along. And I think this T-spell session will really open your eyes to great abundance that you are foreseeing will grow and expand over time with the Seven of Pentacles. You're like, it's like a chain of events for sure. If I take this step, then I can do this, and then this can do this for me, and these can do these for me. And before I know it, I could quickly take myself out of this very difficult situation and achieve the things that I want. And you can see that here with the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords, you're quickly moving out of a difficult situation. That's happening very quickly. And we also know that these are two separate difficulties. One that pertains to someone that's been harming you, and another one where there was heaviness in your heart, and you will be guided, enlightened with how to overcome this difficulty in your life. They will be, with all the pages here, they will be providing with you with so much information in so many ways in how to use this resource that you have. Almost spoon-fed. So that is why you have the Nothis in the 5th house. You're excited now because you feel like you can achieve your dreams. And I think this piece of information is going to revive you. Although you're really tired with this heaviness of the Ten of Wands, just seeing that your dreams are at an arm's length is really going to make you feel so excited. You're going to feel so happy, and that's why you have the carriage. This information is carrying you towards your dreams. And with the Nothis, you're going to have the tenacity to go to use that and to plant it and to take care of it until it sprouts into the dream that you want. So do I see you working hard? Yes. I do see you working hard, but this time there is a shift of energy this month. You're not working hard where you feel like one more step you're going to drop in whatever this responsibility is, be it loans, be it work, be it whatever is hard in your life. What I'm seeing is you're now going to be excited because there's revived hope. And that revived hope and you being able to see that you're being taken to some place that you love is really going to change the energy altogether. You're going to feel like you're fired up. You're happy again. You're like excited. And you can't wait to get to it, to take yourself not just out of the situation, but move towards your dream. So that's definitely happening here for you. There's more to come about this person in October. So expect also some news, not just this month, but more that's going to happen for this person in October. But in all cases with the casket, this person is out of your life. Like they're not gonna go, but they're out of your life. And they're gonna be somewhere else. In all cases, you are getting back your honor and respect. It's like you're now being recognized as someone who was sacrificed. Their reputation was sacrificed. And you're really going to be honored this month with facts, with the quill here. Absolute people bringing out facts and the truth from the depth of things. So many surprises going on for you this month, my dear pile number 3. Expect a lot of news and some help in the form of a lot of information on how to use a resource to get to your dreams. So, my dear pile number 3, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. This e-cookbook was important for me to help you guys out with, because not only is it going to save in the time of you doing healthy food, but it was important for me to provide delicious options that, you know, can help you both eat healthy and delicious. And if you want to check it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. Like I said, I did partner with a nutritionist that I really love. There is a vegan version if you're vegan. If not, you can make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. And my dear pile number 3, wishing you the best in the month of February, sending you so much love. But I felt in my mind to tell you, if you were drawn to another pile, please feel free to check it out, especially pile number 1. They had October as well. You might find more information there. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your February 20... I feel this one, I'm going to take it. Your February 2024 reading. And to do this, these are the oracle decks that we will be using. Your crystal is the beautiful Rhodonite. Some of you have chosen this pile using the High Priestess in this deck. And if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case... Oh yeah, okay. The signs for this pile are Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you, please do not worry about it, and do note that it's a general reading. Some specific details may pertain to you, and sometimes it's just meant for someone else, and that is the nature of a general reading. Okay, so these are the oracle cards that you've gotten so far. And I feel this one. Whoa! Are these 3? Looks like you're getting a lot of details this month. Speaking of details, in a moment we'll be casting some runes in your astrological chart of houses. But first, let's pull out your tea leaves. All right, I see a split right there. So I'm going to take that. One more tea leaf is standing out. I'm going to take that. Okay. And let's take a look at your oracle cards. I really feel like these are your significator cards. Let's check them out. You have the Black Fire Moon with Recharge. You have the last quarter waning air moon with Challenge. So Recharge did pop up in another pile. I think it was pile 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was pile number 2. If you're drawn to it, I highly recommend it in this case. And you have Challenge as well as the 27th moon mansion with Guru. This moon mansion is ruled by Neptune and the moon in Pisces. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves. So you've got broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. You have dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. It's interesting. I all of a sudden felt like this guru has shaven their hair after seeing this card. I don't know why. It might be significant to your reading. You have younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. And finally, maybe some of you are getting new bangs since we're talking about taking some hair off. And you have love. Okay. You have the throat chakra with isolation. New suit, new hair. You have the heart chakra with growth. And you have the root chakra with insecurity, right? Let's check out these cards. So you have criminal. Interesting. I don't know what's up with criminal in today's reading. You won't believe it. Pile number 3 had 2 cards that had to do with criminals. Very interesting. You have wheelchair. You have running. Sneakers, election, campaign. Okay. And you have win the heart. And look at that. This could be describing this situation right there. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, so let's now cast your runes before we take a look at your tarot cards. This way we'll get a nice, detailed, juicy reading for your month of February. Okay, so let's get straight into it and go. Whoa, you do have a lot of runes. All of them fell into your astrological chart of houses. All of them. All of the ones I've casted. So you've got the Suwolyu rune in the 6th house. Can you see that? There we go. I think you can see it like that. The Suwolyu rune in the 6th house. In the 3rd house, you have the Wunyu. 2nd house, you have the Yewaz. And 11th house, you've got the Dagaz rune. And finally, the 10th house, you have the Ansuz rune. Whoa. When we say a lot going on, you definitely have a lot going on here. Where do we begin? Let's push it to the side like that. Most of your chart is active this month. No wonder you have running. From wheelchair to running. Isn't that interesting? It's like something was sort of hindering you. And now you're getting what you want to run. And you've got the same thing in your growth card. It's like you were growing, something hindered you, and then you started growing. Isn't that interesting? You can see something was split in the middle of the path, just like here. You were hindered with something, and then you now have the health or the opportunity to run off very fast. So nice to see that for you. Okay. So that's really nice to see that energy for you. If you've had problems with your health in the past, I feel there's definitely going to be an improvement in your health this month. You know, second house can relate to the body as well. It's the material aspect. So you do expect improvement in your health for sure. You can see it here as well. Improvement in health. Whoa. Okay. Right. So through your tarot cards, we'll be able to understand exactly what you should expect this month. Let's push these a little bit to the side. And it's interesting. This is green pertaining to the heart chakra. And then you've got the blue next to the throat chakra. Very, very interesting how they're unfolding. Okay. And the reds and the purples kind of imitate the red of the root chakra. So let's see what to expect. You've got the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and suddenly there is like dogs barking. I wonder what's wrong with the neighbors. So 3 of Pentacles. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Wow. You've got the King of Wands. I do see like a lot of throat chakra going on in your reading. Powerful communication for sure this month for you. Can you see? Yes, you can. You have the 8 of Wands. It definitely could be communication. Strong communication. And then suddenly it stopped. Very interesting. So you've got the Moon card. You've got many things going on. You have the 10 of Swords, the Magician. What if I push it just a little bit? I think you would still be able to see it. You have the Fool card. Lovely. The 7 of Wands, and it's falling under love letter here. The Knight of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. You've got the Knight of Cups. So 2 knights here. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. And you've got the Ace of Cups. We can definitely put them like that. Okay. So what is going on here? Yeah, the first thing I can see is that something was standing in your way of you being able to move in the direction at the speed that you want, and you can see that is definitely happening here. And I see you being free from something, running in the pace that you would prefer. You can definitely expect a lot of communication this month because you've got the throat chakra here. There's an emphasis on the throat chakra. You have the Wunyu here in the 3rd house, the house of communication. In fact, so Wunyu is being fulfilled. And so it looks like in the 3rd house, you're going to have so much fulfilling communication. You have the Guru here. And I see your month pertaining communication in different areas, not just one. You know, you even have the Ansus in the 10th house, and I'm not surprised it's in the 10th house with Guru. Somebody's going to be teaching you something important in the area of your work, or something very important pertaining to your objectives. Did I mention? Because Ansuz is the rune of intellect, poetry, language. So someone is going to be providing you with a lot of information, like I said, that will really help you run and achieve a lot of your goals. And again, there goes the barking. Communication. A lot of communication happening in your month. Okay, it's attracting me to this rune, I guess. See, the Eight of Wands is feeling stuck, and we can see it here. And I think you're going to be collaborating with a powerful person, with the King of Wands, that is very knowledgeable, very wise. Also the ones who will be passing on to you everything they know. Because I see equal hands, equal, like, not holding back, giving you everything, working with you and giving you everything that they know in a certain area. And you see the result here is exactly like the running. Things moving very quickly for you as a result of this communication. You're going to love this communication. Like I said, you have the Ansuz rune in the 10th house. And there's a long story of how Odin was able to get the potion that would turn people into poets and creative people. And this is why it's related to the tongue, language, poetry, intellect, communication, creativity. There is like an explosion of awesome communication and information coming to you that will help you move quickly. And you can see here, something was already growing for you and it stopped. And you will have someone who is very knowledgeable in your field who will come and help you out. They'll tell you, give it this, give it that, water it with this, take it out of the sunshine or put it at that specific point of the day, bring it that. And you'll find your career or something that you really care about in terms of your objectives now growing in a very healthy way through this communication. With the suit being missing the person themselves, I really feel this could be online communication. Some form of online communication. It might be, this could be like finding an awesome video online that just tells you how to do something. That could be another thing. But it's going to be vital to how you change your work and how you are able to move fast. So that's very potent energy in your reading for sure. Now, another thing that I'm seeing, I'm really confused about this criminal. We'll find out more about them in a moment. But in all cases, until we get to this part, there seems to be love here. Look, win the heart. Also the moon with emotions. And you can see love pertaining to a person here. So also you have the Dagaz rune in the 11th house. And the Dagaz rune is the rune of the potential in something new. It's falling in the 11th house, which is the house of like-minded people, friendships, wishes coming true. So the combination here is letting me know that there is some potential in one of the friendships that you will be making in the month of February, or maybe the friendships that you have in your life that is turning into something deeper with win the heart and love here. I feel like there will be a lot of communication, healthy communication growing between you and someone. And for a lot of you, it's going to suddenly turn into passionate love. And especially for one of you more than the other. Because look at the figure right there, standing there strong. And I think the other person will be challenged with their emotions, as in like their emotions are growing in such a way where they can't hide it any longer. And you might have someone this month, whether you're... Oh, that was scary. Yeah, just like that. Someone ringing you, surprising you with information that about how they feel, that you're not going to be expecting. They were keeping these emotions with the Five of Pentacles, you know, swimming in their emotions, not letting you anything about it, and you will be out of the blue surprised to hear just how much they feel towards you. You can see it here with the Knight of Wands, someone highly attracted to you. And I can see in your cards with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups that should you, accept their offer, I think you're going to have a fortunate connection. Should you? This could be, if you're already in a connection, of course, that's not gonna resonate with you. But you do have love letter here. Maybe this ring could be a message coming towards you. Or maybe maybe this means they're going to feel fortunate to start something with you. Also, another way to look at this, it may not be emotions, although for a lot of you it could be someone highly attracted to you as well. Like, it could be just attraction, or it could be both attraction and love. Now, what I'm really confused about is, what is this criminal? And I just heard maybe you're gonna hear surprising news on the news, like surprising information about someone on the news that I heard, like official figure or something. Very specific, but I thought about it. So what's this criminal here, please? Five of Wands. You've got the insecurity here. Five of Wands and the Strength card. Someone's name is being polished. In fact, people falling in love with them again. It's really weird that you have that in your reading. It seems like maybe someone had a good heart, their names was tarnished by a competitor, and their name is going to be now polished. They're going to be reappear again in a professional manner. And you can see them rising above that with great strength this time. So I don't know why this is appearing in your reading, my dear pile number 4. This is someone who's making another plea. It seems like this is someone who was in the good and would win the heart. It's like people are seeing them in a different light. The question here is, should you believe this or not? I think that's, thank you. Knight of Pentacles. Both of them are telling you to take it slow with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Knight. Like, take it slow. What? Huh? Four of Pentacles, hold on. Take it piece by piece. Ace of Wands and Temperance. They're all telling you to hold on, except for the Ace of Wands. All of them are telling you to hold on and be balanced. The Ace of Wands means that they have some form of raw power. And although their names was tarnished before and it's coming back to, light, that does not mean that they may not later use their power in the wrong way. And they might use it in the right way. So whatever this is to you in your life, this is pretty big news for you, pretty big communication. You've got communication all over your readings here. It's like, remember with all the barking, you're going to hear some loud news. You're going to go, oh my God, look at that person. He was right or she was right all along. Your reading is telling you to take it slow and have a balanced opinion about the situation. Yes, do see where they were mistreated or where they were misrepresented, but at the same time, also don't fully believe everything they say. Have a balanced opinion and hold off, taking one side over the other. In fact, maybe you're being invited not to take a side or the other and stay in between. But yeah, you're gonna hear some great news of someone being freed. It's really interesting. This is the second pile where there's the energy of reputation being polished. In another pile, somebody's reputation was being polished. It was the pile themselves. Here, you have someone you're hearing about. So maybe that's something that's happening in February where truth is coming out. Is there something related to Mercury this month? Please let us know in the description box. I would highly appreciate it. All the truth and communication happening is mind-blowing. Okay, so it seems like this is going to be important for you. Maybe it's important in the area that you live, perhaps. That's coming here, and it's telling you to take. They're gonna win your heart, but they're telling you to, take a middle ground for sure. Now, speaking of guidance, which we saw in the 10th house, it's really interesting because you've got the Sawalya rune, which is a rune of guidance in the 6th house. 6th house is establishing routines. It's working hard. It's the Virgo house. Looking into detail, and could also be seen somehow as, not somehow, but can also be seen from that perspective as work. So again, you are getting guidance, detailed guidance on how to overcome a situation. Like they're giving you a bridge to cross over a situation which you couldn't cross over before. And therefore you can see with recharge and challenge and guru, your significator cards, the most important thing that's going to be happening in the month of February is that you're finally recharging from a difficulty, which you can see it with the 10 of swords here. You're reviving with the magician, starting anew with the fool, overcoming that challenge that you definitely had previously through guidance. Because with the moon card, this is showing us, especially next to the 10 of swords, do you see how they're trying to find their way in the darkness? It's like darkness you couldn't see. And with a little bit of guidance, mind you, a lot of guidance that you're getting, you're finally overcoming that challenge. And that's why you're really running here. You don't need assistance anymore. You're really being able to do it on your own. Yeah. So as you can see, communication everywhere. You're being freed from several things, and that I've seen in another reading. You're being freed from several things that were difficult to you, and things are starting to move. It's so nice how this is depicted in your reading. Things are starting to move very quickly for you in different areas of your life. In regards to this person that we've discussed, I just noticed you have insecurity here. They might have a good heart, but again, don't forget that they may be using raw power in the wrong way. So yeah, it's entertainment purposes, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing in your cards. Finally, you've got the Awaz, which is a rune of stored potential in the 2nd house of material things, which tells me perhaps after you get this guidance, you will start accessing some form of portal of potential wealth or a potential abundance that you can absolutely access and harness and make it grow should you use the guidance that you will be getting this month. And so a lot of growth can happen for you if you make use of this information. In all cases, I love that these 3 cards are ending your reading for February. It shows that you're moving ahead very quickly. Knight of Wands is one of the fastest knights in the deck. It shows that this is a month that will be marking a great cycle, a year of great fortune, and it will be the beginning of experiences that you will love. So many good things are happening for you, including something about your hair. Maybe some of you will be cutting bangs, or, you know, you're doing something with your hair. It's making you look so nice. Also, you're looking very attractive this month is another thing that I can see in your reading. And you're harnessing a lot of attention. Yeah, garnering a lot of attention. You're really seen here, standing out. In fact, you know, with the Ansu's rune in the 10th house, Ansu's is, like we said, poetry, beautiful words, beautiful communication. That could also mean you have a lot of people, you know, admiring you, speaking in a beautiful way about you in this month. And my dear pile number 4, this is exactly what I see in your reading. This is the beginning of some great growth for you, and for things to be moving fast-paced for you. I wish you all the best of luck. This is what I see in your February 2024. May you have a wonderful month and a wonderful year. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. I was really passionate about this ebook because I wanted to present healthy alternatives to you that taste delicious and, most importantly, are cooked in minutes so that you can spend the rest of the day doing whatever it is that is important for you. I did partner with a nutritionist that I personally really love and believe in to be able to create this e-cookbook for you guys. And if you're vegan, there's a vegan version. If not, you can make use of both ebooks. This way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box, like I mentioned. And my dear pile number 4, thank you so much for tuning in, wishing you the best, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.